Hello everybody, welcome back to another Total Battle video. Joe here, Day 3, Trials of Olympus. If you've been paying attention, Total Battle, Score Warrior, has made major changes to Day 3, the Lava Fountain Trials. I'm here to help clear it up for you if you haven't been paying attention. Go to your journal. Go to system. You'll also have a message from Score Warrior that shows up in here. I've already deleted it. That will take you to their video to watch the latest update. But to clear it up, it's so confusing, the feedback that the Total Battle developers have been getting, that they've sent out not one, but two updates with clarifications on the event. Let's get into it. So from Score Warrior's perspective, there were enough complaints to do away with stealing of your opponent's lava oil. If you've followed me on this channel, you know one of my favorite things to stream, win or lose, is to steal and attack and fight at the lava fountain. It's part of the game. You go in, you fight, you lose. Too bad, you lose your lava oil. You need your teammates, your clan members online, watching you, helping you, stealing your fountain back for you so that you can get that lava oil. That is all gone. Done are the days of stealing lava oil. That is completely gone. Now you'll also notice they have done away with the Olympus portal. That has been replaced with a lava portal. So if you did purchase portals in the past, the Olympus portals, if you've spent your money, bought the portals, if you have used your drachmas to get yourself more portals, you were paid back in drachmas. Now, I didn't pay attention to how many portals I had. I received 300 or something like that in the way of drachmas to go towards the store to respend. I'm sure if you spent your hard-earned dollars, the compensation in drachmas back, probably not what you wanted, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you feel you were compensated well enough with what you were paid out in drachmas. The lava portals, new to this limited event. So the lava portals, unlike the Olympus portals of the past, you cannot save them. You cannot build them up over multiple Olympus events, okay? You don't use the lava portals during this Trial of Olympus, too bad. They're gone. You will lose them. So use the 5 that you're given. Another thing with the lava portals, you can only access lava fountains with the portals. It's unclear whether you can use those lava portals in another kingdom, if you can place them in the other kingdom to attack the fountains of your opponents. That's my guess as to how you would use it. You drop the portal, you go in, you attack the fountain. Now, instead of stealing the lava oil, what you'll get is you will get lava seals, which are used in the Sealed Flame Tournament. Another tournament within the Trials of Olympus, within the Day 3 Lava Fountain Trial. The Sealed Flame Tournament. You attack, you will get seals for attacking, both the attacker and the defender. My assumption is this is going to replace Conquest Points or CP Points. I don't know. We'll find out once the event is live. You're going to get these seals. You're going to progress to unlock rewards. The rewards, of course, are going to be based on your guardman levels. You'll get division rankings. You'll get more lava oil rewards as you move up the rank or as you unlock your different reward levels. There's going to be a reduction in lava oil from the Pursuit of Lava event. Then, of course, the new sources, the sealed and flamed milestone, and rankings. All of this so that you can get more drachmas, so that you can save them up over multiple tournaments, and you can use them to purchase the Olympus City skin, which will give you a 25% army strength bonus once you activate the city. You don't have to keep the city forever, but the 25% reward will stay active. Now, the thoughts from Score Warriors: this will create a more dynamic player versus player experience, PvP, when you're fighting, so that you can make progress in the game instead of being penalized by losing the lava oil. So if that's not confusing enough, Score Warrior felt it was confusing because they sent another update with more clarifications. Okay, so as mentioned in the previous message, and I didn't cover this yet, if you have, like in my case, Guardsman level 6, if you're sending out Guardsmen of a lower level, the lower level troops that you send, there is going to end up being a penalty. The speed in which you can gather your lava oil is going to be reduced. So they want you to send your highest level guardsmen, your highest level, strongest troops, strongest captains into your lava fountain to collect your lava oil. This will give you more points when you're attacked, and also it'll give you more points when you are doing the attacking to get your sealed inflamed seals, lava seals. So the one more piece to this is, in order for players to stop being bombarded with attack after attack after attack after attack, there's going to be a limited number of attacks that are allowed at each fountain. It's supposed to be identified on the screen. I'm not sure what it will look like, but there will be an identifier letting you know how many attacks are left on that fountain. So at some point, you're not going to get attacked anymore. You're going to be able to collect your lava oil during the time in which you're there. I don't even know how long the fountains are going to stay open. If the time the fountains are going to stay open is the same as the prior events, that's another thing we'll find out that hasn't been clarified. Speed ups. There is not going to be the minimum 30 minutes required to get from your portal to the lava fountain when you're attacking. So all your speed up bonuses work depending how far your portal is from a lava fountain. Place the portal, start hitting your speed ups. So depending on how fast you can march and how many speed ups you have, there is no minimum requirement set on how long it takes for you to get to the lava fountain. So you're going to have to be online just like you were in previous lava fountain trials. You have to be online. You have to be watching. You can't just send your troops out to gather, because from my understanding, they will get attacked. You're going to run out of troops. You're going to have to send out new troops, revive your troops, and send those back out. Do you want to send a fighting captain so that your army's stronger? Or do you want to send out your little troll, Mr. Strohr, and just let him collect and gather as fast as you can? All of that, the changes. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Did you enjoy stealing lava oil? Obviously, you don't enjoy losing it as much as you enjoy stealing it. Do you think this changes? Adding this sealed and flame tournament, adding these lava portals, adding a set number of attacks that are allowed at each fountain. Do you think this improves the game? Let me know that in the comments. What are your thoughts? Trials of Olympus. Is it now better? Is it now worse? As you're playing through day 3, come back here, leave some comments. Let me know how it's progressing for you. What do you think about it? For those of you new to Total Battle, I do have a short PDF available on Amazon Kindle. You can go there, unlock it, get a real quick read with some screenshots from the game on how to set up and what everything means when you're just starting in Total Battle. That's it for this video. Thank you for joining me. I'm Joe, and I'll see you out there in Total Battle.